We've got a new trailer for the Odyssey. For some reason, they dropped it at like midnight, so I'm a little bit late to the party, but let's do this. Green band. Good.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife? A son.
And then what?
We won the war. Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance.
Bringing it all.
I need everyone at this party dead.
I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this.
That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home. Not even the gods.
Keep us free!
I think it's asleep.
All right, real quick before I share my thoughts on it, be sure to join me down below in the comment section. Let me know, what did you think about the full trailer for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey? I'm going to watch it one more time, and then I'm going to start talking. Today's video is brought to you by Factor. Life is crazy right now. I've got a career, 3 kids that always need to be somewhere, and a lawn that won't stop growing. I've got healthy food in the refrigerator, but I just want something convenient. Factor gives you healthy and convenient by delivering fully prepared meals right to your front door, which are designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs. With Factor, I'm hitting my nutrition goals without planning, grocery runs, or cooking. Just got back from the gym. We've got queso fundido and ground beef and cauliflower rice, all with over 40 grams of protein. Factor has meals built around your goals, whether that's weight loss, overall nutrition, more protein, or GLP-1 support. And they've got a new one I like, which is the Muscle Pro Collection, which is for strength and recovery. Every meal is crafted with functional ingredients, lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole foods, and healthy fats. Factor is fresh, never frozen, with 100 plus rotating weekly meals. Factor is ready to eat in 2 minutes, so you have more time to do whatever you want this spring. I use Factor, and you should too. Head to factormeals.com/SeanChandler50off and use code SeanChandler50off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until September 27th, 2026. See website for more details. I'd argue Christopher Nolan's the top working director right now. He's one of my personal favorite directors. He just won an Oscar and he decided to follow it up by adapting the most epic story of antiquity outside of the Bible. And we finally get a full trailer for it. There's those questions like, what is it going to be like? What's the feel? What's the hook, the angle? How does it tackle some more mythical elements? And while on the one hand, this trailer is still trying to keep a little bit of a shade cover of what some of that looks like exactly, you get a much better feel for what this movie is going to be. And, you know, the current all throughout the trailer, of course, is it's all about him returning home with an urgency because his home is in danger. And so what makes it worth battling through Cyclops, whirlwind, sirens, everything else there? Why must he do such urgency, though it is still a very long journey? Because his home is in danger. His home is at threat. His family is in danger. And that's the current. That's really the plot of our trailer, while cutting to everything that he has to go through to get there. And you think like great trailers, they don't feel like they give the whole movie away. It doesn't feel like it's a synopsis of the movie, but it feels like it's a piece of art in and of itself that captures something, that has its own journey that it takes you on without just spoiling everything of the movie. And I'd say that this is a trailer that kind of fits into that category of feeling like I've read the Odyssey and I've seen the miniseries from the 90s, so I know where this is headed anyway. But outside of that, like, we know there's a threat over here and who it is at home. We know he needs to do this, but the actual order, how that plays out, it doesn't arcs, things like that. It doesn't really spoil any of that. It just takes you on a journey. And well, even the music playing, and I don't know if this is our actual score for the film or if this is just trailer music, but either way, well done. Well done with that. The one thing I will say that Christopher Nolan movies have always had star-studded casts. He's always been able to get amazing talent, recruit them, keep them. They always want to come back and keep working with him. And that was the big joke with Oppenheimer, was not who's going to be in it, but who's not going to be in it, because they cast so many people. And that's now also the case with the Odyssey. And when we're going back 3,000 years to ancient Greece, and the first minute of the trailer is just like, and there's Tom Holland, and there's Anne Hathaway, there's John Bernthal, there's Pattinson right there. It's like every time we cut to a new person, it's a new, like, and remember this celebrity. A little bit of the immersion is broken. Now, we're like some favorite, the best actors, favorite actors, people I love to see on screen. That I understand. But was I watching the trailer and there was a little bit of like, and then this actor showed up, and this actor showed up in ancient Greece? Yeah, it does that more so than like seeing them in a Western setting, you know, Project Manhattan, like Matt Damon in the United States in an office. I go, okay, sure. Matt Damon in ancient Greece, there's a little bit more of my brain going, wait a minute, we're putting 21st century movie stars into ancient Greece. Like I said, this is my most anticipated movie of the year. I loved this trailer. It did its job, but also integrity. Was I watching the trailer going like, movie star in the past? I was also doing that too. But another thing to talk about in here is they tried to keep teasing the Cyclops and full blown, like, so you see behind the trees and a little bit in the case, so you see it, yes, but not see it. But they give us that forest fight with the 8-foot tall guys, and just even like it's looks and feels very grounded as you're watching an 8-foot tall guy just hit someone and they fly into a tree. Like, there's nothing about it that comes off cartoonish. There's nothing about it that comes off over the top. There just happens to be 8-foot tall soldiers in this reality that we're watching. Once again, going back to a trailer that like helps you, like, understands what is Nolan doing? What's the vibe? What am I going to see when I watch this movie? What is it going to feel like? How do you take Nolan, who's known for like grounded, even in Batman, we're going to ground Batman, and telling these stories that have like a grit, a reality to them, and then tell a story that is, you know, where are Greek mythology and fantastical creatures. what does that look like? And I think this trailer gave us that flavor for what it looks like, what it's going to feel like, what that journey's going to be. So I cannot wait to see this movie. Pretty much any Nolan movie, that would be the case at this point in time. But in addition to that, like, we're doing the Odyssey. Like, this is something that of obvious things to want to try to adapt, the Odyssey's on the table because it is so important. It's so huge. It's the foundation for even our epic storytelling, our superheroes. Like, when we use words like epic, where does this come from? It goes back to the Odyssey and that nature of storytelling. But we've never gotten the big blockbuster version of it because it's also very difficult. And so the top guy at the top of his field with all the resources, the clout he's ever going to have, went, I want to do that. I'm going to try and do that. I'm all for it. Let's see it. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments section. How excited for you this movie? Did this raise your excitement, hurt your excitement, all that fun stuff? And keep talking movies and TV.